Hello everyone. Tonight I'm going to finish chapter 3 of Shibboleth. Is everyone ready for a lullaby? And in her dreams that night, the little girl receives a gift from the three magicians. Here is how it went. The magicians looked into their crystal eyeball and wondered. They saw a lot more money cells circulating in the future than ever before, and lots more cash. Now that all the money, which was being hidden away secretly by you-know-who, was flowing, circulating, all of a sudden, there was a lot more money energy in circulation. How could this be? All this extra money energy. They took a deep breath. Then they discussed the situation. And they came up with the formula, a special mixture of particular ingredients. Here it is. Prices remain stable when demand equals supply. That is, when the amount of money energy equals the amount of things ready to sell. But they ran into a major problem. How do we know what the demand is? How do we know how many little money cells are out there, especially the cash part? How do we know how much money is out there? Demand can also be called money. First of all, demand does not include people who don't have money. This means people who beg or plead for money. This is not demand. And it does not include people who are asking for a loan. This is also not demand. It just means money. Demand is seen as money. But wait, said one of the magicians. Another problem. This one just took a little while to see. The hoardable money. All the money which is being hoarded or hidden away, especially the cash, which Abraxas sleeps upon in his cave, and which these two old guys play their game with. It is able to be hidden away, out of circulation, out of the light, to be used in the dark realms. And when this happens, we cannot possibly make our magic formula work, ever. Nope, it's not possible, said all the magicians at once. There were three. There are three, I mean. There always will be. We must not allow this, they said. It will end in disaster in about 3,500 years, for sure. And this brings things to about the time that we live in now. That is, if you start at about the time of Noah. The magicians made this known. They chose two messengers, Jesus and Mohammed. The message was overpowered. The messengers were murdered. The magicians chose another messenger, Silvio Gesell. This time, they made sure that he was kind of invisible, so as to avoid getting killed. But eventually he did die, almost 90 years ago, and the message of the magicians was once again overpowered. Now, the magicians have rekindled Silvio into a pure energy, which can be seen very plainly, especially whenever he steps near the octopus monster. They put this bundle of energy into a beautiful bottle, and they kept the bottle safely stored in a glass treasure chest so that it was safe all the time and right in plain view. The lock which was used on this treasure chest had no effect on little kids because their heart is so pure and their mind is still clear. They stuck the chest right there on top the huge mountain pile of gold where Abraxas sleeps. They knew that it would be safe there. Abraxas guarded the entrance very carefully. And then, slowly, little by little, the magicians brought Silvio and the children together. They did this simply by focusing. And so now you have Silvio and the formula and the special weapon, the magical device of the power of light to make it work. Ice money. Always remember, this formula will never work as long as we keep using hoardable money, you know whose secret weapon. It only works with ice money, because otherwise, demand is a mystery. It is in the dark where no one can see. And remember, demand is money energy. If it is hoardable, then the same ones will always win the game. Abraxas and these two old guys who can't even see what's going on anymore. Supply, the other part of the magic formula, is a little easier to see. It is all the products and services which are ready to sell, sitting on the shelf, in other words. And so now, all three very important ingredients of this magical formula are able to be found, but only as long as ice money is used. This is your weapon, Angel. It will win the battle against hoardable money, and no one will get hurt. Not even the two no-eyes guys. And now we see a dreamy image of Abraxas resting, sleeping peacefully. End part 3 and 3.5. The bird fights its way out of the egg. The egg is the world. Who would be born must first destroy a world. The bird flies to God. The God's name is Abraxas. Hermann Hesse. Do you think that you could understand after a while the language of Abraxas and Silvio? Do you want to? If you do, part 4 is waiting for you. Good night. I love you, everyone.